looking pickin' when I really get to clicking, but I'm looking for a sister to revive and win a kiss. If you want some love, just let me know.
What's up? So I am sitting right now in the car I finally bought. It finally happened, things finally worked out, and I bought this car yesterday. Weird story or weird coincidence. I bought my F32 a year ago today. I did not realize I had bought them that close together. I knew it was in the same month, I knew it was in September, but a day apart. I think that's weird. Also, another coincidence, I had to drive to Edmond, which is like an hour and 45 from here, to get my F32, and that's where I found this car. You probably can't tell what I ended up getting, but whenever I had sold my Jeep a year ago, my plan was to get something less expensive per month that I liked, that I could do some things to, not a ton to, but a little bit of stuff to, and also a project car. And I kind of use the word project loosely because I wanted something that was mechanically in good shape, that needed some things done here and there, but mainly a car that I could do things to that I didn't have to rush because I had to drive it the next day to work or something like that. After literally a year of looking at probably thousands of cars every day, if not, 5 days a week, I had a few pop up that I thought I was gonna buy. Like, I made a video about the 79 Rabbit that I thought I was gonna buy and didn't end up buying. So yeah, after a year of looking, I finally found one that I liked. It hit my budget perfectly. Actually, it was a couple hundred more than I was wanting to spend, but for the condition that it was in, I was more than willing to spend that. And yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I bought. All right, so I'm gonna tell you about the car. Actually, I'm gonna show you some rolling shots of the car, some footage of the car, and then I'll tell you about the car. It's a 1987 325E. Has 151,000 miles on it. The paint is in fairly good condition. Absolutely no rust. There are some spots on the paint where the clear coat's coming up. Nothing too shocking for being a 30-year-old car. The black's faded, obviously, another perk of it being a 30-year-old car, but altogether, this thing is in excellent shape. I've had two different people look at it who deal with small engines and engines in general as their career, and they both were amazed at how good a condition the engine and everything was in. It comes with these BMW spoked wheels, which I absolutely love. I'm really happy that I like those. So wheels definitely aren't the first thing on my priority list, since I do like these. They need to be cleaned really, really bad. Looks to me like the brake calipers need to be cleaned really bad or even replaced. The tires are in good condition. However, they're super narrow. So that's gonna be one thing down the road that I get probably whenever I end up getting new wheels. If I do that, is just some fatter tires. Front lip or air dam, something of that sort. One of the first things I'm gonna end up doing is restoring all this black, probably just painting it. And then luckily, whenever I had my Jeep, I had a lot of black material like this, so I have a lot of product at home to help restore the black. So some of the areas that I maybe can't paint or don't feel comfortable painting, I'll just use some of that black, I think it's called like back to black. These were replaced recently. The tint is something that's gonna need to be fixed, and probably I'll do that soon. One of the first things I do, just because it's kind of unsightly right now. I mean, it's old. Here's the interior. The guy told me that these seats are aftermarket, so they were replaced, very good condition. Back seats, really good condition. Front seats, same. The dash does have a crack right here, but that's not really a big enough problem for me to replace the dash. It came with a dash carpet, which I could get, you know, one of those little pads or the hard shells that go on top. That I can keep on there if I want to, which I might actually put it on just to keep the sun from doing anything else. It's obviously an aftermarket radio, which sucks because you cannot find any freaking channel. So that won't be something hard or even really expensive to replace. Here's a startup. So one thing about this thing's temperamental. If it doesn't work, you just have to get a little tap. The speedometer is one thing that works kind of when it wants to. Since I got it yesterday, it hadn't stopped working for me. It did just recently, but I have an app on my phone that checks my speed anyway. So that's something to fix down the road. Definitely not a major concern of mine right now though. Like I said, it's a 5-speed manual. One thing that I'll end up doing is this right here. Obviously that's happened a lot. I mean, it's completely stripped. I think I'm gonna try Gorilla Glue at first just to keep this on there. And then if not, I think eventually I'll probably end up replacing the whole shifter, maybe doing like a short shift kit or something like that. This is something that needs to be done. Again, not a huge thing. The button's just been pressed in on the emergency brake. Still super simple to let up off of it. Seatbelt's something that needs to be redone. You can still buckle, you just have to try a couple times. I absolutely love the way that the hood comes up. I know that's stupid and small, but I think it's awesome. And it's an inline 6. It's weird because it sounds like something's been done to the exhaust or even just the muffler. But the muffler's stock, so I need to get under there and look a little bit better. I know there's a really awful looking tip on the end, but it sounds to me like something's been done. This does not sound like an inline 6 to me, you know, a stock inline 6. So I don't even know if I want it any louder, to tell you the truth. I love loud cars, but plenty loud enough. It's had its shocks replaced. They're all in good shape. The guy replaced all the belts, all the coolant, the oil. This thing's a little trick to shut though. So yeah, that's about it. 1987 325E. It's an E30. 151,000 miles. 5-speed manual. No major body damage, kind of a fun little project that I can work on over time. The first couple things I want to do, I want to restore the black. I think that's going to make a world of difference. I want to clean the wheels. I want to lower it. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to lower it whenever I bought it or was planning on buying it, thinking on buying it. But the minute I saw it, I immediately decided I wanted to do that. So I'm pretty open to ideas as to what else I want to do to this. So if anybody has any ideas, any tips concerning E30s, I am all ears. I may not do them, I may do them, I don't know, but I am always open to hearing ideas and suggestions to any kind of mods. So this is it. This is the new project car, 1987 E30, and I am psyched. I hope you guys are excited. Thanks for watching.